Happy Tuesday. We made it. I had a live that I was doing, but I didn't sound right. I sound like I was just crawling out the bed. But good morning. We made it. It is Tuesday, August, I think, 6th. Um, I'm finally could say I'm at the end of this sickness. Man, let me tell you, that C is no joke. It's no joke. I don't get sick often, but for some reason, when I do get sick and I'm out of it, I still manage to get through it with grace and prayer. Because man, when I tell you I went from chills, body aches, fever, and then I started getting pressure in my chest. It was messing with my lungs. And it's not good when you get sick in that way and your lungs. It's not good when you don't smoke, but it's even worse when you are a smoker. Um, I tried to be stubborn and smoke a cigarette, but I've noticed the decline of me smoking because of the pain that I was experiencing when I in my chest and the way I was breathing. So I did cut down a lot. I've noticed that my taste buds went, and I wasn't really eating like that. Like I didn't feel any desire to have a snack. Usually I have something sweet at the end of the night, or I have a good nice amount of food. But I feel like I didn't feel like, I felt sick. That's for one. I felt no appetite. And I feel like I lost some weight. Because I definitely see it around my stomach. It's not so inflamed. In other words, bloated. So, and then that was a week into it. I thought it was finally over, and I started to experience this pain from the back of my ear to the back of my head down to like a certain portion um, of my chin area, my chin and my throat, and I noticed that I felt like a ball there, which is my glands. Um, so I kind of pretty much ruled out anything. It could have been from my sinus too, because I did started getting pressure in my sinus area. So now today I can say I am better than I was yesterday. I thank God for that because I was in here really laying hands on myself, asking God to remove whatever it is that it was trying to form and causing the pain um, away, because it was I was not really getting any sleep. On top of everything that was happening in the last 2 weeks, I feel like it contribute um, to the pain. A little tension and stuff like that. It don't work together. Don't work together. Um, but I managed um, just to take Tylenol and kind of put like a cold compress in that area that was sore. And I started to just in case, because I am a smoker, we prone to having issues with our gums. Um, I did my regular rinsing. I knew it wasn't my mouth because my teeth ain't straight, but guaranteed my hygiene with my mouth is on point. I make sure my mouth is rinsed, tongue, my teeth is brushed. The little bit of teeth I still got. Floss is a must because food hides in the gums and creates a funk. Um, so I knew it wasn't that. I knew it was just something, I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't know if it was my illness or what, but I do have a doctor's appointment on the 9th, thank God. So I could tell her these things. And even though I know I'm going to come back negative, I still want to be tested for COVID. You know what I'm saying? I definitely had it. If my man tested positive, I gave it to him. So I just thank God that it wasn't worse because I am not vaccinated. And I am with underlying health issues. So I just thank God that He's kept me, gave me the strength to not only take care of myself, but my significant other. In the midst of him being sick, I was still with COVID. So I had to not only protect others, but protect myself by using precautions as far as face masks and gloves, so I didn't have to spread it, and had a good mask on my face covered while I was in the supermarket getting soup, water, ginger ale, Gatorade, vitamin C pouches, immune boosters, cough medicine, pain medicine. So I had to go out and get it because it was eventually coming out my system, and I was not infectious, like contagious to anyone. My man still was. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do what I had to do to protect others, and also, for protect me from getting anything else, and also being able to take care of my husband, my soon-to-be husband. He might as well be my husband. He ain't going nowhere, and I ain't going nowhere. But I just thank God that He's kept me. Anything that the enemy had tried to, hey Griffin again. This stream is pretty much for encouragement. It's an unbiased channel. If you're looking for drama, this is not the page. Nor will I fight with anyone that is coming, that may come into my life. You know what I'm saying? But it's strictly for encouragement. We all need a support group that's not gonna look at us like we're strange because we're not perfect. So that's pretty much it. Just come in with your hands down. Just respect the channel. Respect the audience that you may come in contact here. And then just enjoy the commentary. Sometimes I just come on and just talk. I'm a regular woman that fails daily, but I am also a woman that takes accountability and is applying changes to be better. So I'm just another beggar trying to find bread to encourage anyone that I may cross. Again, it's an unbiased. All nationalities are welcome as long as you come with respect. You'll be good. Otherwise, if you do, I do have my snipers for the Lord, and they will dismiss you in such a beautiful way. Also, we are believers over here of Jesus Christ. So if you're not a believer and you don't think that this channel will be for you, then it's okay to remove yourself and go on to the next. We don't change our mind over here. We sold out for the Lord. But we also recognize that we are not perfect. So we're just people that are that made a conscious decision to change and to be in and positivity and love. Because life itself will throw you so many lemons. We all need an area where we can say, you know what, I can go to Be Encouraged channel and I can go over there and chill and just be myself and just be upfront on, what God is doing in their life and stuff like that. Good morning, Starlight. Good morning. How are you? Please hit the like button. Thank you. That's another way of ringing the doorbell. But yeah, so that's pretty much what my channel is. It's not large. I'm not looking for just any supporters. I need supporters that are in the same mind frame of being a beggar, trying to find bread, trying to find ways of just being a better them. Right? And just walk in love and just love on God and just love on yourself. It's an encouragement channel. I don't know how much more I can express. But we also are not perfect. PPP is not perfect. We just have the love for the Lord, and we know what He can do for you when you surrender and give Him all your worries. You know what I'm saying? So we're witnesses for the Lord. And I'm just like everybody else. Normal. Hey, Sister Love, how are you, sis? Welcome. Yeah, I just want to come on and just, I'm really concerned about also this storm that's coming. You would think I'm a storm watcher, but it's for a reason, because I like to be prepared. And I like for the people that I am connected to that's in the path of this tropical storm to also be prepared. And no matter where you at in the country, I'm pretty sure you have your stuff with your weather. With anything. It's very good to share out information and to promote people to start preparing themselves up for the just in case. Which we should be doing that anyway, living in the times that we are living in today. Yeah. So the storm is coming. As I see that the most of the impact is going to be South Carolina and Georgia. North Carolina, more so towards the water than inland. Charlotte will be hit with rain, but I don't think it's going to be as bad as other areas. And I don't like driving in the rain, but I'm going to have to. I kind of wanted to reschedule my doctor's appointment for another day that doesn't rain, but what is the percentage that it won't rain the day that I have to go and reschedule for? So I'm going to have to thug that mess out and take the local streets or make an attempt just to get on the highway and take my time and just trust God to get me to my destination. But that's pretty much it. I had, a rough couple of weeks. But I'm back. I'm still not 100%. But I'm feeling like, my appetite is picking up a little bit. I'm able to breathe without taking the inhaler. I can feel the phlegm in my chest is not as rattly as it was. And I'm getting through. I don't know about nobody else, but I didn't take the medicine, the shot that they was demanding us citizens to take, that were not guaranteed to keep COVID away. So, my stance on that, if God if it's meant for me to leave this earth in that manner, I will. I don't need help to push me. And some people were forced. And I thank God that they are still here. Um, you know, to say, I did and this is my reasons. Some people were forced to really take that shot, for real. And some people just felt, to help protect themselves and also their family to get that shot. But for me, I didn't feel like it made a difference because whatever's already written, it is going to be. I know God says use wisdom, but even in this case, if you don't feel right on doing something, and it's like just, if you don't feel right in regular life doing something, okay, baby, don't do it. Because 9 times out of 10, it's your Holy Spirit warning you. So if you get that little inkling of anything that you think you want to do and your heart is just not eased with your decision, I feel like you should walk away from it. Pray on it and walk away from it. You know what I'm saying? But we got to take better care of ourselves. We have to. We really have to, including myself. So when I come out here and I have these discussions, please understand, it's not only for y'all, but it's for me too. Because God gives me the words to say sometimes, to put out there for me to hear too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't have no excuse later on why things happened the way it did. You just have to rule that out. But yeah, I'm trying to be more peaceful. I'm trying to understand also, not even understand, just to accept that, when you cross path with people, people will cross your path for a season and a reason. And I'm thankful that I'm learning that when someone decides, that their season end with you and they walk away, that I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? And not feeling any way or bitter towards the person. Anyway, I'm not here for that. I don't get paid for this. In fact, this is a part of my healing journey to talk about the things that I feel that I'm going through at the moment. And it's not to attack anyone, but it's to share. Because again, we are free by the words of our testimony. And if we're able to be bold enough to come out here and be like, look, this is how I'm feeling right now. XYZ, XYZ. You'll be surprised, out of 10 people, it could be that one that whatever you said may have gave them clarity on their situation. We all sharpen each other, even in a not so good way. We learn how to be different, to do different, to walk different, what to watch out for, and being able to pick and choose what we allow in our life. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like things are not adding up, you have to subtract it. I'm a firm believer of that. And you don't have to subtract it in a so not a good way. You can walk away and still be cordial with people, and just meet them where they stand and just have boundaries. If they can't respect it, then you have to make another decision just to remove yourself altogether. I'm not going to come out here and be going back and forth with anyone. It's not worth it. It's definitely not going to teach me anything new. And in my ordinary walk, I don't like to tear people down. Have I had experience and put myself in a situation like that? Absolutely. Have I received my payback for my actions? Absolutely. I'm able to now take accountability, yes, at the age of 50, of the things that I may put out there that is not so godly, and I'm able to apply some changes, as at least start to do things different, handle things different and approach things different. MP Drips, I don't know you. And pretty much the people that are in blue are family. But you are more than welcome to come and be encouraged, and get blessed by the testimonies and discussions that we may have in the near future. Now, if you're around quite a bit and you're engaged in respect, then I will consider to mod you. But for right now, it's like if I give you a wrench, it's like giving you my life. And I don't trust that easily. You have trust is earned. If in order for me to trust you, you have to show me in the action, not just saying that you are going to be respectful. Okay? Hey sis, welcome back. So, that's it. Let's Talk with Love has a wonderful channel. Another area where you go and let your hair down, or put your fitted hat and just tilt it to the side. Come in there with a glass of water, a glass of whatever you're interested in. Just relax and just be you. We're not stuck up over here. And we're definitely not going to judge you because we ain't got no room to judge. So, yeah. So one day, I will mod you. One day. You got to earn it, my brother or my sister. Whoever you are. But yeah, that's it. Life is crazy. This weather is crazy. This election is dividing so many people. Why people just can't get up and exercise their right to vote, regardless of who they pick. Just go and exercise it. I have been attacked. When I tell you, for these last 2 to 3 weeks, just a picture of the first vice president lady and the first president, I feel she's gonna win. It's just gonna be hell before that day. And that's my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion and vote who they want to vote. But anyway, from my own family, cussing me out, I'm like, yo, dude, you acting just like Trump. I'm sorry, the ignorance is kicking in, bro. Remember, I'm family. Don't let this election divide us. Because I will close that fucking chapter. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you in disrespect of me, and if I feel like you definitely don't serve no purpose anymore, I will delete your ass even if you're family. So, to a stranger, it is nothing. I will move according and will have nothing to do with you. I would even probably support you. But the relationship that could have been formed won't be formed. It will be formed in the Lord and the goodness of positivity. That's about it. But even with that, it's still with a limit. I'm getting older. We all getting older. We all wisening up and getting seasoned. And we all have a purpose. So that's pretty much my focus for the rest of my days on this YouTube streets. If you're not feeling me, unfeel it and unsubscribe and go away. That's it. God bless you. I understand. Um, it is what it is. But anyway, the focus is back on Maritza. I'm feeling a lot better. How are you feeling? Let's talk with love. I hope that you're feeling a lot better than you was yesterday. Colds, having colds and stuff like that. It just drains us, especially when we're used to moving. So I pray that you are feeling well. And if you're not, God bless you. I'm praying for you. And you know this. Yeah, you hear a lot of noise. I got the vent cover off my ceiling fan, so I can absorb all that cigarette out my house. Yes, but yeah, it's 9:25. I am a bit tired. I really think that this rain that's coming is really draining me the heck out. Um, so I'm gonna probably just eat something real quick, and I'm gonna take a nap. You've been, oh sister, do you have any type of like cough? I was taking NyQuil with cool. I said cool. You hear me? Like it was a new illness. Cold and flu. It has and anti-fem, the Tylenol's part in it. But that helps. It helps for headaches, fever, sore throat, minor aches and pains. Excuse me, sneezing, runny nose, and cough. Get the NyQuil because what will also help you is sleep. Bay just went and got me some. Okay. Tell brother Bay he's the fucking best, man. Taking care of my sister. That's what I'm talking about. Taking care of his baby. That's right. That's right. And if you feel like I know your ass can't sit still. If you can't sit still and you feel like doing something, try to do some work at home. So you can still feel like you're doing something. Even though you're supposed to be rested. But drink a lot of hot stuff. Broth, you gotta eat. But I hope you feel better, sis. Just relax. Sometimes God will allow us to experience because we be too busy to experience sleep and rest. Yeah, I'm gonna get up and wash some clothes. Yeah, you just can't sit still. And you know what, that's a Gemini thing, because like I was explaining earlier in my live, not only was my man sick, yes, vitamin C. If you get some immune boosters, that'll help too. Just in case, just to get that cold out, because when our immune system is low, we're prone to get colds and stuff like that. So you build that back up, you'll be ready by tomorrow afternoon. I think you'll be ready tonight. I think you're ready now. You playing not sick. Usually we play sick. You the opposite. Because I know you're going to wash clothes and get that because it's on your mind. It's been on your mind for 2 days. So if that shit don't get done, you're going to feel like you never rest. So that's good work, but leave the work to work. Take another day off. That's the beauty of just being a business owner, right? When you could just close the door, don't give a fuck. And just relax and take advantage of the homework. Get it? Homework. I ain't doing a damn thing today, sis. I'm lying. I do gotta cook, but I think I'm gonna rest. And then when I get up, instead of sitting here smoking like 1,000 cigarettes and blunts, I'm gonna go and just start preparing my food so that way when I come home, I don't have to do shit. Everything will be cooked, right? I'm gonna have me some soup today. I haven't been really feeling eating anything solid. I have made some what you call it's in a can. It's like beefaronis, but I made it my way, I wanted some spaghetti, and then I'm like, I don't want the spaghetti noodles. I don't even want the ziti noodles. And I looked, I had a box of elbows. I said, got 'em. So we kind of had like beefaronis. I added some mozzarella cheese and stuff like that. And I didn't even eat the whole thing. I probably ate 4 spoonsful. I'm telling you, my appetite is shot. It's a blessing and a curse because, honey, when I lay in that bed, knowing how many stairs it is, my stomach starts hurting. And it don't start hurting for no reason. I'll be hungry. I be feeling like I'm starving, but I refuse to walk down them damn stairs. So that's having strength. Because I was starving. I said, let me take my ass to bed. And that's what I did. I didn't even get on YouTube last night. I don't even know who was on. And honestly, if it's not the people that I support, I'm not going to nobody's bushes and being caught out there when they be like free membership. Somebody bought 20 memberships and I'm one of the 20. And they're going to know I'm in the bushes. So I try not to go there, right, Sister Love? We don't quit the bushes. The only bushes we go in sometimes is the people that we support. So if we get a badge, and 9 times out of 10 I already got a badge for people that I support. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of cleaning up, not only in my home, but also in my personal life, and just letting go of people that don't serve purpose, and just, regrouping myself, I don't speak to my best friends often because we got busy lives and they still in New York. But they even noticed it. So I had to kind of explain to them. I said, if you know your sister, I'm just a phone call away. I just be in my stuff. And then being that I'm in North Carolina is just different down here. My daily activity consists on keeping his home in order, making sure food is prepared. So not only that me and my man can eat, my man can have lunch. Also, my 2 roommates, which is my son and my daughter, and baby. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how freaking excited I am. That although my grandson is not here, and I gotta get used to saying that, is not here yet, I'm actually feeding the baby before he comes. So I'm spoiling my baby already. I don't have money like that, but my grandson is not going to have nothing to worry about. He's going to be well loved. He's going to have the good grandma, not the crazy grandma. That's why I'm just so in the rush of making sure I'm right for this baby. I don't want this, baby to soak up stuff. I don't want the baby to be like, hey. No, we ain't doing that, grandbaby. And I want to give the baby a nickname, but I don't know. I already called my oldest Papi. Papito. That's his nickname because he looked. My oldest was just such a chocolate baby, looking like he was in a fight, like somebody done stole his food. He has such a serious face. And then having my middle son that's having a baby. My baby's having a baby. And looking at his face of just over it. And then having my last one, okay, baby, to being totally different, the outgoing, the daredevil, jumping off washing machines at the age of 2 and having no fear. I knew that he was going to be who he is today. They all have their personalities that they was born with, and they still have it. They're just older. Yeah, so I'm proud of them. In the midst of me being in North Carolina, I met some really good people that I have not met yet. But we're going to meet up. She is my sister. You can't tell me shit about her. That is my sister. That is my sister. I am her baby sister. She takes care of me. She protects me like a baby sister. That's beautiful. When somebody can love on you even when you irk their last damn nerve. You know what I'm saying? They can still love you. That's when you know that they have strength of a lion. Especially with my ass. Because I know, I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry. God is sending a day of you just being relaxed. I promise you, it ain't going in vain. Now, it's just good to have people that are like minded, that don't judge you, that get to know you inward for themselves and not forming opinions and narratives about you and just embrace you for who you are inward. It helps a lot to have people, and you ain't gotta have a lot. Cause let me tell you something. I was not in the in crowd. I never fit in, and not in a bad way. Cause I was a bad bitch coming up. I'm still a bad bitch, just with curves, more curves, more curves. But when I was growing up, I didn't know how amazing I was because I was stuck in my insecure state. You know, I didn't have people, well, I did have people coming to tell me how beautiful I am, but when you have parents that are so busy not paying attention to their kids and having the older sibling raise you pretty much in the household of parents, and she wasn't receiving that love, so we was kind of like freelancing. Um, Thank God for the people that God had placed in our path to drop jewels, to tell us how wonderful we are, how beautiful I am. And I'm like, what is these people seeing? I'm so ugly. I got my nose is big, my head is big. You know, who's gonna love me? That's how I used to think. I used to think like that. I was very insecure about myself. Even up to, I started having kids and I started to see that my body frame was different. I started to be insecure again. But I'm thankful for the people that God had allowed to cross a path with me, and some that I call my spiritual godmothers. That you know that was like bonus moms in the street. You know, to help me look at myself in a different light, and I'm not gonna exclude God. God is in them, so I know God is in them, and He spoke through them to to build my self esteem, because honestly, I didn't I didn't feel like I was worthy to even mention God. Um, I felt like, what's the point? I'm going to go to hell anyway. I'm telling you, the young Maritza mine, not the Maritza now. I'm fighting for my life. Bump that. So I'm making changes. But just imagine um, me being almost an adult and still having secrets and still um, are building all these feelings of insecurities and not fitting in and feeling like you're better off just dead and everybody would just be better. Just imagine having that mindset coming up and being who you are today. It is a blessing because um, there's been plenty of times that I tried to commit suicide. Y'all didn't know that, did y'all, right? It wasn't successful. I don't know what the hell was on my mind, thinking to taking 6 to 7 Excedrin that was going to do the job. I promise you I was painless. That's about it. I can laugh about it now, but I'm sorry I said the S word. But, I wanted to unalive myself. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. You know, this is why people say you don't know what the next person has been through. So you cannot judge people based on your opinion and opinion alone. This is the reason why it's good to know a person, to get into know a person, so it can rule out all the negative thoughts that you may be forming in your mental. People go through real life stuff, and people still have the residue of it. I know personally, to me, Maritza now, I refuse to go backwards. I refuse to hold on to things that is not conducive in my life at all. It's not gonna add any knowledge or is gonna allow me to want to change even more. It goes back when I used to hear my spiritual godmother about when a dog throws up, how he returns to it. I don't want to be that dog to return to their vomit. Sometimes I have to revisit things so that it can allow me not to do it again. Meaning, like thinking about where it landed me. You know what I'm saying? So that way I'm like, oh, I'm not revisiting that. You know, that didn't work out. I got in big trouble. But you know, I'm changing. I'm changing, and you know what the beauty of all of all of what I'm going through and have been through is that I always wanted to develop that I don't really don't give a fuck. I really don't. But in a good way, like not caring what people say about me, or feeling like I gotta be put in the box. I really don't care anymore. It's like you either like me or you don't. We don't have to fight about it. We don't. We don't. If I feel offended, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm just gonna close the door. That is the best way for us both. Because I know if you're gonna argue with me, it's not. I know how I feel after I done said a lot of FUs and B's and stuff like that. It don't feel good at all. Even though it's because out of my emotions, and that's the only way I could express. But I don't want to be like that, and I definitely don't want to be around people that's gonna trigger me. I'd rather have people that understand that I'm not perfect, understand that sometimes I'm gonna fuck up. I want to be around people that gives me chances to take accountability and not just cast judgment on me. For the ones that forms a picture of this bad Maritza, I'm not, and I don't believe it, and the truth ain't in you. That's it, and that's all. I don't give a damn. Because I got a few sisters and brothers that has the privilege to be in my presence, and I'm privileged too. I'm honored to be in their life because they give me something good. I'm changing because I'm the people that I keep around me now. I don't want to be around people that's, yeah, let's get her. I don't want to do that anymore. And she didn't feel good while doing it. I don't want to be the mean girl. I'm not a mean girl. You know, I'll be crying on here and stuff. I'm a thug, but a thug that has a heart. You feel me? So yeah, we gotta continue to love on ourselves and know who we are, and know that we not perfect, but in God's eyes, He created us in His image, so we are perfect. You know, we just have to believe in Him, believe in yourself, love on you, regardless of how big your head is, how much facial hairs you may have on your face. Just love on you. Love on you like no other. And believe me, when you go through situations where people start critiquing you and putting these labels, you'll be in a state of mind where you just don't care. Oh, well, that's how you feel, but I don't feel that way. And let me tell you, it took some time for my ass to get here. But I am grateful because I'm still here to experience it. You know what I'm saying? And have some dope spiritual sisters and brothers to still encourage me and still give me wisdom even when I don't want to hear it. I am receptive. Let me tell you something. When I got serious with God, and that was about 2 years ago, keep it honest, because I was always saved, but I was one of them backsliders. I was in the Lord, and I was back in the world. But when I actually went on my hands and knees, and it wasn't, I'm saying 2 years ago, like as it was 2 years ago. It wasn't 2 years ago. It was 6 years ago. 6 to 7 years ago. I was broken. I was betrayed by my own family member. I done put my hands on my family member. My life was upside down. I got outed because, again, my relationship wasn't fucking perfect. I don't come out here like I'm perfect. I've done things that I regret and I learned from. But I was broken, but I didn't understand that it was to get me to this point at that time. I didn't think that this would even exist. I thought I would just stay stuck in that feeling. Like, I felt so defeated. And then the last thing that I had to experience on here, with all the lies, and then, you know, of course, you reap what you sow. You do unto others the way you want done to you, and it was just that. And I said, I don't want to be that no more. I don't want to be labeled as being messy, because that's in my heart. If I'm backing you up, that ain't being messy. That's just being loyal to the soil. You know what I'm saying? If somebody messes with you, they mess with me. But I didn't understand that other people have feelings too. You know what I'm saying? And just like I was being teased of being body shamed, and also with my looks. Well, I'm pretty. I'm a pretty bitch. But with the imperfections, you know what I'm saying? The stuff that we don't like. We don't like it, but people don't see no wrong with it. I'm just grateful. Let's put that. I'm able to just love on me despite of what people say. Love on me no matter how many people walk away. Seasons end. And especially when God sees things not conducive, and when people with hidden agendas, He will remove them. And I'm allowing them. But the greatest blessing was going through them two last experiences, and it allowed me to look at myself and my life, to seeing like, God, what do you need me to do? I don't want to keep going through this. I acknowledge that most of the stuff that I am feeling right now is because of the things I put out there and the things that I surround myself. I said, God, I surrender to you. Do whatever your will in my life is, let it be done. I am willing. I am receptive. Do what you got to do. Just know that there are certain things that I'm still struggling with. He said, okay. He's a good God. He's a loving God. He was just waiting for me to say them very words, to really mean it, to really go to Him in prayer and cry and shed my tears. All right, baby. It has been a blessing, despite of. So my encouragement to everyone that may listen to this live, no matter what you're going through, know you are the shit. Know that God has His hands over it on your life. He is your protector. He is your redeemer. He is the man of all trades. He is the spirit of all trades. He is our God. He just wants us to be willing. And I promise you, it's not hard. Because he said he's going to meet us where we stand. That's for all the crap that we are carrying. Because at the end of your journey on earth, he is going to get the glory. He's going to get the praise for what he has done to your loved ones and yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, I may do things out of the ordinary. I may become angry. I'm going to work on that extra harder. I'm going to work on extra hard. I understand that I am chosen from God to do his will, not man, not Susie, not Bethany, not Keisha, not Marisol, but for him and for me. I'm responsible to carry my cross, and also I'm responsible of the things that I put out there. So I promise you that I'm gonna be unperfect, but I'm gonna come out here with boldness to tell you that, because you're not alone. We all fuck up. We all react. We all give our energy to the wrong things. We all do it in some shape or form. We all freaking do it. But I'm here. If you're going to be around me, you're going to know that God still has purpose in your life. I'm going to encourage you. If you don't like it, then bounce. Because this is me. I don't know how to be nothing but Maritza. I'm just working on the other things, the reactions, giving my energy to people that don't serve any purpose. Never did. They gave me a lesson. What I do with that lesson is my responsibility. And when I fuck up, I don't go to humans. I go to the cross. And I ask God for forgiveness, which he already knew I was going to come. All right, boo. So, stay true to yourself. If you got to be around people and to feel included, you have to join in the bashing and stuff like that, then you need to look at what your insecurities and work on that. You don't want to be following people to hell. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you're going to have to say goodbye to some people for good. In a beautiful way. Again, I'm not here to fight with no one. And this is not directed towards no one. This is a general. It's just a something that I've been thinking about life. You know what I'm saying? How I'm receiving things now. Know who you are. Know that you're not a bad person. Know that your love and your heart comes from God. The people that come against you, they're the ones that's missing out. Not me. I ain't missing out on shit. I'm missing out on all that toxic shit that's gonna bring me out of character. I can't deal with that. I can't deal with people that likes confusion. Because I'm trying to overcome that. You feel me? So, I pray that the rest of your Tuesday is terrific. And if it's starting off and you're not feeling well, I pray that God puts his hands over you, which he does right now. I pray that you get rest, because rest is the medicine for everything that we may go through. Whether you're depressed, or if you're sick, Rest is best. And a prayer. Okay? So be blessed. I pray that my life gave you a little something to be encouraged by, and like I said, stay true to yourself. Don't change for no one. Um, People love realness, and people see realness at its best. When you come across fake, if you're in tune with the Lord, He'll give you that discernment that something ain't right. All right, so be blessed. Enjoy your day. Prepare for the storm, please. For the people on the East Coast that is going to be coming in contact of Tropical Storm Debbie. We're just going to get a whole bunch of rain. It ain't nothing serious in Charlotte. But for the ones that are in the direct way, like Sister Love and a few others, my prayers to y'all is to make sure that you have the necessary things in your home and relax. Sister Love, feel better. My prayers is to you, sis. Call me later if you like. I'm going to go heat me up some of that spaghetti, and I'm going to go and eat it and go to sleep. And congratulations to myself. I haven't been drinking Pepsi. I think it's been 2 weeks now. And I am looking at my skin, and it's like, I look like Casper right now. Man, my face the tan is gone. It says back to Puerto Rican. No, not Puerto Rican. I'm just white. My arms is dark, and my face is white. That's why I'm a panda. Love you guys. Peace out.